Hello, all. Welcome to the book review section of Dr. Owais Khan's channel, your go to show for deep dives into fascinating books. Today, we unravel the chilling insights from Snakes in Suits, So When Psychopaths Go to Work by Paul Babiak and Robert D. Hare. Here, imagine this. You have a few charming, confident, and charismatic colleagues who seem like rising stars. They are smooth talkers, always saying the right thing to the right person. But behind the scenes, they lie, manipulate, and throw others under the bus to get ahead. Their rise to power is ruthless, and once they reach the top, they leave destruction in their wake. Are they just difficult? Or could they be something far more sinister, a corporate psychopath? Today we're diving into 1. How psychopaths infiltrate workplaces. 2. Why companies mistakenly promote them. 3. Real life examples of corporate manipulation. 4. How to protect yourself from these snakes in suits. When people hear the word psychopath, they think of serial killers like Ted Bundy or Hannibal Lecter. But the truth is, many psychopaths aren't violent criminals. Instead, they thrive in corporate boardrooms, government offices, and high stakes industries. Paul Babiak and Robert Hare define corporate psychopaths as people who lack empathy, have a grandiose sense of self worth, and manipulate others for personal gain. Unlike normal employees who care about teamwork and ethics, these individuals see workplaces as battlegrounds where manipulation, deceit, and power plays are the keys to success. So, why are psychopaths dangerous in corporate settings? Sang. See, unlike normal employees, corporate psychopaths have no guilt or remorse. They can lie, cheat, and fire employees without losing sleep. They are masters of charm, making executives believe they are visionary leaders. They sabotage co-workers, manipulate and gaslight colleagues to advance their own careers, and can even destroy entire companies. Many corporate scandals, from Enron to Madoff, had elements of psychopathic leadership. Now we will discuss about the 5 stages of corporate psychopaths' rise to power. 1. The entry, they charm their way into the company with an impressive but exaggerated resume. 2. The assessment, they analyze workplace power structures to identify weak targets. 3. The manipulation, they deceive and exploit coworkers, gaining the trust of influential people. 4. The confrontation, if challenged, they gaslight others and shift blame. 5. They either climb the corporate ladder or get caught in a scandal. Sounds scary, right? Stay tuned as we dive into real world case studies next. The book follows a character named Dave, a fictionalized but realistic psychopath who infiltrates a company. His story mirrors real life corporate fraudsters. Dave appears charming and competent. He aces his job interview, impressing executives with confidence. Once hired, he manipulates colleagues, pits employees against each other, and takes credit for others' work. At first, leadership sees him as a go getter, but over time, his lies catch up to him. He steals company resources, sabotages coworkers, and when finally exposed, he disappears, leaving the company in ruins. Another real world example, Bernie Madoff. Madoff ran one of the largest Ponzi schemes in history. He charmed investors, lied about returns, and stole billions. His fraud was uncovered only after decades of manipulation. Let's look into another example. The 2008 financial crisis. Many high level executives manipulated markets for personal gain. They ignored warning signs, misled investors, and collapsed the economy. Thousands lost their jobs, while executives walked away with millions. So, how to identify and protect yourself from workplace psychopaths before they ruin your career? Here are the red flags to watch for. 1. Excessive charm. They are unnaturally charismatic and seem too good to be true. They flatter superiors while bullying subordinates. 2. Constant lying and manipulation. They change stories, contradict themselves, and gaslight others. If confronted, they blame others or make excuses. 3. Taking credit and shifting blame. They steal ideas but never take responsibility for failures. If a project succeeds, they say, I led the way. If it fails, they say, the team let me down. 4. Avoid direct confrontation. Psychopaths excel at twisting stories to make you the villain. Build alliances. Find supportive coworkers who see through the deception. If necessary, leave. If a corporate psychopath is running the company, it might be time to go. Psychopaths can ruin careers, destroy teams, and even bankrupt companies. But by staying vigilant and prepared, you can protect yourself. So, is Snakes in Suits worth reading? My verdict: yes. Ooh, my rating to this book: 4.5 stars out of 5. Following are the positives about the book: eye opening insights into corporate manipulation, real life case studies that make the book engaging, practical advice for identifying and handling psychopaths at work. Following are the negatives. Some parts are repetitive. The book focuses more on identifying psychopaths and eliminating them. Now, the final message from me is that corporate psychopaths are everywhere: in finance, tech, politics, and even non-profit organizations. They thrive in power-hungry, high-stakes environments where charm, deception, and ruthlessness are mistaken for leadership. What can you do? Be aware. Speak up. Protect your career before it's too late. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into fascinating books. Share this episode with colleagues. You never know who might be dealing with a workplace psychopath. Until next time, stay sharp and watch out for the snakes in suits